The afternoon heat weighed heavily on the city. On the main avenue, car horns mixed with the shouts of street vendors. Amid this noise, a scene was about to capture everyone's attention. A sleek black car had stopped at a red light. Behind the wheel, a confident, elegant young woman waited patiently. Her name was attorney Aïssatou Diallo, one of the most respected lawyers in the country. But that day, she wasn't in court robes. She was just a citizen, tired after a long day in court. The light turned green, and almost immediately, a siren blared. A police car appeared behind her, signaling her to pull over. Surprised, Aïssatou complied calmly. A tall, muscular officer approached her window, his tone sharp, almost condescending.
Madame, veuillez le document.
You're in violation. Aïssatou furrowed her brow. She knew she hadn't committed any offense. She handed over her documents without hesitation and politely asked, "Officer, may I know what violation I'm being accused of?" The officer smirked. "It's not your business. You are under arrest for failing to comply." A crowd had started to gather. Some were murmuring, others were already filming. Aïssatou took a deep breath. Calmly but firmly, she said, "Officer, according to Article 63 of the Criminal Procedure Code, any arrest must be based on a real and observed offense. I have not refused any order. You are abusing your authority." The officer looked unsettled. He tried to raise his voice to regain control.
Silence.
I am in charge here.
You think you know everything because you are a woman.
The crowd murmured in protest. But Aïssatou stood her ground. She slowly pulled a small card from her bag. "I am not just a woman, officer. I am a licensed lawyer. And I know my rights better than you can imagine. Right now, you are not only breaking the law, but also violating the oath you swore to protect citizens." The crowd's whispers turned into applause. Passers-by's cameras captured every word. Flushed with anger, the officer tried to snatch her phone, but Aïssatou raised her hand with authority. "Touch me and I will personally sue you for abuse of power, arbitrary arrest, and attempted intimidation. Trust me, you will lose that case."
Silence fell like a blade.
Humiliated in front of everyone, the officer stepped back. One of his colleagues whispered in his ear. Clearly worried, he signaled to call it off immediately. Finally, the officer reluctantly returned her documents. Aïssatou calmly got back into her car, but not before saying, "The law exists to protect citizens, not to inflate the egos of those in uniform.
Never forget that."
As she drove off, the crowd erupted in applause. Videos of the scene were about to go viral. And that day, many learned an essential lesson: knowledge is the most powerful weapon against injustice.